Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the deluxe shift car holder. And I'm also going to be reviewing the Candy Toy Midnight Shadow shift car. Now, I did not buy the Trideron, which has the DX version, because I found it ridiculous to have if I don't have the figures that go with it, because it's mainly made for the figures, and it even has a tire for the figures. So I am not going to get the Trideron unless I get the figures, so you're just gonna have to wait for that, if I ever do get it, so, yeah. This review, I had to do this 1,000 times over and over and over again, and I do not like that, because it keeps cutting off, and I don't want that to get cut off. I want it to just be clear without collision or whatever. So let's see what progress I can get done this time. We'll take a look at the box, then the two shift cars, and then the shift car holder. So here we go. Here we have a picture of the Kamen drive with the Funky Spike tire. On the side we have the R Rider logo. Obviously this is where the contents were. And it says down there, deluxe shift car holder. On this side we have Kamen Drive shift car holder with the Funky Spike logo down there. Bottom we have Type Speed Spike. And then back is everything you're going to do with this thing. So there you go. Originally included with this set is the Funky Spike shift car. Now this is not a car that's based on anything. This is just a sports car that has spikes all over it. So, yeah, it's done out in translucent green plastic. Focus. Translucent green plastic with yellow translucent wheels. We got spikes all around this thing, spikes on the hood, spikes on the sides, and spikes on its rear end. And then of course you got metallic purplish pink paint for the windshield, back lights, and front lights. And also the Funky Spike logo sitting on the windshield, or not the windshield, the hood. With tire tracks running through it, and when we shift it forward, we get Funky Spike's logo. And also, this does have a code, just like the others. I'm not sure if I showed off the code for Max Flair, but this one's like 041, this one is 043. Of course, Funky Spike's logo with the metallic sticker right there. So we'll check this out later. Next, I have the Candy Toy, the Gashapon Midnight Shadow car. Now, I already explained why I have this, and really the differences are only minor. One, the plastic is actually holding this bar section here rather than a spring system. Two, this part is duller than the one over here. And three, it's hollow, and four, it's on a ratchet joint, so it doesn't swing into place with the spring. And it takes a lot of force to do this. See, I got it on the first try. And, oh yeah, and the sticker is metallic. It's plain, but you do get the logo right there. Because sometimes if you mess up, it'll do it halfway, or if you put too much force, it'll go jet out too far. So this is done out in a translucent purple plastic with translucent black wheels. And it is a sports car with the theme of shurikens and ninjas and shit like that. We got yellow headlights, gold headlights, gold windshield, which it's not even the whole windshield, it's just that sliver of the windshield, and then the backlights. And you got like a diamond pattern across the windshield and across the back end. So, yeah. And of course, Midnight Shadow's logo can also be seen on the hood with tire tracks running through it. So let's take a look at it with the driver. So
Start your engine.
but first we need to transform, and I'll bring in the shift brakes too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be holding it at a weird angle, so we're gonna transform into type speed. Next, we'll tire Kokon, first with Funky Spike. Now this equips Drive with the Funky Spike tire, allowing him to both shoot out spikes and ram people with spikes if they get too close. Shift up. He suts. Next, we'll tire Kokon with Midnight Shadow. Well. This equips Drive with the Midnight Shadow tire, which allows him to throw energy shurikens and even multiply himself. Kind of like Naruto with the whole Shadow Clone Jutsu. Hence the name Midnight Shadow. It's a pun, but I doubt anybody watches Naruto anymore. Shift up.
Shadow.
By the way, this is my favorite shift car, so... Button, resets.
Shadow.
And now cancel. Didn't mean to do it like that, but oh well. Thanks. So anyway, belts on. So here we have the shift car holder done out in this gray plastic, and it does have lots of detail on the back, although it's cut off with this part with where the clip and the copyright information is supposed to go. But on the front, and it has on the corners of all three slots, it has Bandai Silver on the corners of the three slots. However, they each are different. The reason is because there are actually numbers on them. You know, of course, there are the arrows telling you which direction they go in. And yeah, there is this red rubber plastic that lets it bend. But yeah, there are numbers on here. The numbers 1, 2, and 3. So they're different from each other. And it is accurate to the one in the show, like the lock seat holder, unlike the wizard ring holder, which wasn't that accurate to the show. And while it was good for display piece, it just looked kind of terrible. But, yeah, get the 1, the 2, and the 3. And, they each look like Tire Tracks ran them over, you know? Like, Tire Tracks had imprinted numbers onto these. And really, a shift car actually makes this appear when it's attaching to a person so they can move in a slowdown. So, to attach it, you just gotta slide it in, and that's it. Now, there's two things you cannot do. You cannot rotate the back end. Whoa! You cannot rotate the back end. You cannot turn the back end when it's like this. And even if you did, you cannot use the lever. Because, one, there's not a trench like in the shift race that will allow room for the front end. And two, there's a little stopper that's stopping you from moving it forward. So, yeah. And really, you just take your 3 shift cars and attach them like that. Now, this is the formation, Max Flair, Funky Spike, Midnight Shadow, of Drive's shift car holder. And you can see the picture right there. Those are the 3 shift cars that he always has on his shift car holder. Yeah, my Midnight Shadow car came like that. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, and then of course you would take the belt straps. I collapsed it with the belt extensions, don't ask. And just slide it in. And then I'm not going to bring in the belt itself, but yeah, you kind of get the point. Whoa, okay. So yeah, you get the point. So anyway, this is a good set, and hopefully, overall, this is a good set, and hopefully you can get the Midnight Shadow Deluxe shift car from the Trideron, because I didn't, and I'm sad. But yeah, this is a good set, and it does come with a cool shift car, and hopefully you can get the DX version of this, but it doesn't really matter either way. There are some subtle differences, and there are 4 other shift cars that I don't have that are Candy Toy only. I have Hooking Wrecker and Colorful Commercial, which Colorful Commercial was accident. And then all I'm missing is Road Winter, Amazing Circus, Deco Traveler, and Burning Solar. So, yeah, I have all the DX versions because, you know, with my free time and all that. But, you know, whatever. So until then, I will see you guys later. Take care. Shift the cars. Shuko.